Hello and welcome to my channel, Butterfly Child Tarot. Hello, Cancers. My channel, Butterfly Child Tarot, is all about allowing our inner child to light the way forward. That is the only true, highest timeline forward. With the divine support, empowerment, guidance, integration, and wisdom of the parents that live within us, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And we do not leave not one divine opportunity for transformation or advancement on the table. That is my ethos for life. And that is how I choose to show up and use my gifts to support the collective. So today we're going to be doing a Wounded Healer Chiron reading. I'll explain to you a little bit what that is, but before I get into that, know that this is a collective reading. So use your own intention, set your own intention and your own discernment so that you may receive the messages as intended. Use your own intuition, your own synchronicity, your own knowing as a bedrock of receiving any collective reading, as these are meant to enrich your experience and expand your receivings rather than confuse you. So set the intention that you're going to know exactly how this fits in your life. And with that being said, the Wounded Healer aspect, Chiron, is depicted as a centaur with the bow and arrow. There's a lot more to his backstory, but I'm not going to take some time in this video to explain that. You could always look it up. But Sagittarius is also depicted as a centaur with the bow and arrow, and the card of Sagittarius is represented by the Temperance card, which is all about alchemy. So this reading is going to be all about an aspect of your life, something that feels like a hurdle for you to, or a problem, or something that keeps coming up in your reality, something you keep tripping over, that you lack perspective on, something that when you do have perspective on, you're able to sort of make that thing work for you, sort of find a way to work in that energy in a way that, you know, brings you into your highest timeline and also sets a blueprint for those around you to be able to do the same. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light. What does Cancer need to hear about their Wounded Healer aspect today? Thank you so much. We are so very blessed for this opportunity to connect. Thank you so much. Archangel Michael, please protect against any distorting energies, intentions, and or entities. Escort them to a place of evolution or dissolution now. And surround us with the white flame or white light so that I may deliver the messages as intended and they may be delivered as intended without interruption or any distortion. Thank you. We are so very blessed and thankful. What does Cancer need to hear today? Anything else? Thank you. Wow. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting the energy of like a military brat, you know, somebody who is always moving around, or who's always moved around, had to start fresh. There's something about you being drawn into different people's lives and different experiences, and you're experiencing that now, and there's a bittersweetness about it. We have the Wheel, a fresh new start or end of delay, sudden unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. We have the Dreamer card, new start. This is a message for somebody. Spirit is saying that there's somebody here who is desperate for a new car. They're telling you, you know, be patient because you're going to end up taking something that's going to give you a headache, and they want you to be patient because something better is going to come along. You know, you're going to want to grab the first thing that makes sense, and Spirit is saying just give it a second, okay? That's for you. That's for one person. But we have the Dreamer. A new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. We also have the Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There is nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. We have Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. We're going to delve into it further, but I'm just going to go ahead off my channel messages that I'm getting so far, Cancer. And your Wounded Healer aspect is an aspect of like, you know, this bittersweetness of like having to start fresh, having to start over, you know, being repositioned. I definitely feel like God has his hands on you, Cancer, as he does with everyone. But for you, there's a little more of a like, things are always ending and beginning, and you're always having to start fresh, and new relationships, new friendships. I'm connecting to Cancers that, you know, may even struggle when it comes to forming new relationships. You may have like one or two people that have stayed with you your whole life, but in reference to other friendships and other relationships, it just seems like things are always refreshing. Not refreshing as in, I'm refreshed, but like it's refreshing meaning, you know, there's always a new set, right? It's always a new. You go through a certain pace with someone, they learn a lesson, and then you learn a lesson if you allow yourself to, and then you start fresh. There's something new going on. That's because you're being used by the divine. And not so much you're being used. I want to rephrase that and say, you know, your soul chose this. Your soul chose to be an influence in other people's lives in this way. And now there's something about this that is tiring to you. You know, Cancer is depicted by the Moon card. And there's something about that that's speaking to me, especially as I'm looking at this Queen of Fire, and half of her emblem above her head is missing. And that black cat is also speaking to me as well. So there's something here of a mystery. You know, I definitely feel like an exhaustion when it comes to like getting to know people, getting vulnerable. You've almost created this story about yourself, but you're actually moving into an era of your life where you do get to form really lasting, deep connections with people. But you're so ready for things to go the way they have been that you're like you're kind of keeping a mysterious allure about you. And again, if you guys hear any construction, my neighbors are doing construction, so I do apologize about that in advance. But I am seeing here that there is a fated meeting actually that I'm getting as well. This energy of like this energy of like, getting back up on the horse, really getting back up on the horse here for you, Cancer. I'm definitely feeling like you just found your grace, you've just found your footing, and now something else is coming into your life, and you have a bad taste in your mouth from, events of the past, and that's because you haven't been able to alchemize them. You've been carrying a lot of baggage, Cancer, from the past, and you're really being asked to open up to the new. Guides, angels, ancestors, beings of love and light, thank you so much. What else do we have for Cancer in reference to this wounded healer Chiron aspect? Thank you. Yeah, there's something here that's going to come as a shock to you. For some of you, somebody's been watching you. I'm getting a lot of love vibes for this, romantic vibes, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be a group of friends, or it can be you being around family members that you're not too familiar with. That's for some of you. But it just feels like you're going to find I heard two peas in a pod. You're going to find your person, or you're going to find somebody here who you really resonate with, or a work or a job who you really resonate with, a coworker, whatever it means for you. Again, use your intuition as a bedrock here. We have the King of Swords in the upright position and the Death card in the reverse. I definitely feel like, for some of you guys, you have to say goodbye to a Scorpio. Two water signs can be a little intense, but I'm definitely seeing here also that there's somebody here who most of you guys, it's like the past is a situation that you haven't been able to let go of, which is why you still have the bad taste in your mouth. And Spirit is guiding you so that you can release this right now. You're not the only one. A lot of people around you are suffering with this as well in different ways. And there's something about the way that you come to the table with this that's going to also inspire them to just let go of the past. It sounds easier said than done. There's a lot more that comes with that, and a lot more than just burning somebody's shit or just setting an intention. Because I'm definitely seeing here that you are miscategorizing somebody or something, an opportunity here. For some of you guys, this is an opportunity. This is an idea right here, and this is you. Right? For some of you guys, this is the whole person, and your intuition is not reading them well, and it's based on your own bias. And Spirit is wanting you to understand this. Spirit is wanting you to see this. The Divine is wanting you to know how you're wounding from having to basically play this role with people, to be the catalyzer. To be honest, I feel like I'm reading Scorpio, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, or you feel like a Scorpio. But the reason that is because Scorpio is known for its being somebody who catalyzes and transforms people, death and rebirth, right? But there's a justice is coming out again. There's a special touch that you have, Cancer, that when you come into a situation, you bring the truth of the heart up to the surface, and you balance things out. And sometimes that ends in a way where you end up having to say goodbye, you end up having to move on, but you always put your heart, you always wear your heart on your sleeve, is really what I'm trying to say. And with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel here that there's an ancestral element to this. There's an ancestral element to, I don't know, this is a really beautiful thing, even though it's something to be alchemized, but it's almost like, you know, finding worth and power within the feminine, right? There's a journey that we go on when it comes to being masculines, being feminines, however you identify, that is one of intrigue, in the sense that, like, it's intriguing to me, but in the sense that you are, you might go through phases or lifetimes, generations in your bloodline of, you know, really strong women who don't need nothing, who don't need nobody, who provide for themselves. And there's something about you being in that now, but it's preventing you from really being able to receive a full blessing here in its fullness. There's something about you, you know, allowing somebody to come to you as an equal and being vulnerable. There's something about you feeling like, man, it's gonna be gravy for a couple months, and then things are gonna start to go south, and I don't have the energy for that. And Spirit is saying, are you sure about that? Because it seems here that you're stepping into a new experience, and it seems here that justice is coming for you. You're being rewarded for all of your hard work, and it seems here that, you know, the wheel is trying to help you. Listen, there's a lot of, the wheel is trying to show you that it's a new beginning. But, you know, the devil energy will come in to try and confuse you, try to make you feel like, you know, this is just the same thing as all the other things. You know, don't pay attention to it. Just leave it be. You know, your intuition is picking up one thing and Spirit is giving you another. So I don't know where that's coming from. I would have to say that a lot of that has to do with spiritual warfare. You might even have friends around you that might give you bad advice because of their experiences, or family members. Again, with the Fool card in the upright position, Spirit is saying jump right in. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of you guys, this is love. For some of you guys, it's a job, it's a career. You know, you might be leaving one position for the same position under a different place, and you feel like you're seeing the same things, but really Spirit is like, no, this is exactly what you wanted, but better, you know, than it was before. You know, and some of you guys, this is an opportunity, this is an idea. I digress. You know how this means for you, but you don't feel like this is something for you, and also you're insecure. There's a lot of things you come to terms with potentially not being in a relationship, and part of that has allowed you to kind of let your gut hang over, meaning like, you know, you're not trying so hard, and because of that you're actually more attractive and you're more desirable, but you see this as like, damn, I haven't shaved my legs, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, I'm connecting to some feminines. For some guys, it's like, man, you know, I don't have my money like that, or my situation like that, who's gonna want me? You know, whatever the situation is, you know, Spirit is saying your insecurities are null and void. You don't have to worry about that. Trust and believe that this is a blessing for you. Please receive it. Learn how to receive. The fear of not being able to receive is really getting at you right here, Cancer. Yeah, this is like something that's been revealed to you, or will be revealed to you. This is a union here, Cancer, and you're being rewarded. So please take this and run with it. Nobody's saying this is going to be your partner long term, but this is going to be something that you're going to be grateful for in the long term. I can guarantee you that. You know what I mean? You just need to give it a chance here. This person is most likely a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, is what I'm hearing. And this person, they're so turned on by you. They see you as their new world. They see you as their new world. If this is a boss or an opportunity, it's like you're the one who, like, you're gonna be birthing something new. You're gonna be desirable. Like, I can't explain it more. I can't do any more justice to it. It's a blessing. It's beautiful. I'm very happy for you, Cancer. You deserve it. Guides, angels, ancestors, what do we have for Cancer for the postcards from Spirit? A rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good, and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Again, your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much, Spirit. Man, I really hope you guys open up to this. I'll see you guys in the next reading. If you're interested in an individualized reading, all that information is in the description box where you can find it. God bless.